name's Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new FanBoyPotion video for WWE 2K16, and we are continuing Universe Mode. I know it feels like it's been about a decade since I've done an episode, but I only missed 1 week. I apologize about last week for there not being an episode. Essentially, I wanted to update my game and get it all in order because there were some important things that you couldn't do in the prior version of Universe Mode. Like, for example, I couldn't save matchups. That was annoying. You couldn't adjust matchups. You couldn't make title matches whenever you wanted. You had to have it be a part of a rivalry, which was really frustrating and annoying to work around. So luckily, now that is not the case, and we actually have that freedom. They've updated the game already, which was awesome. I'm very, very happy that they did that, and that was super duper cool of them to do. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and just quickly kind of run down what is currently happening. We still have Seth Rollins as champion. I know that currently in the WWE, he has been injured, and he is out indefinitely 6 to 9 months, or even further than that. But he's going to be champion for us here, at least for the next little while here, until the next pay-per-view, because he's already accounted for in the matchups. Now, the other thing that you have to remember is that there are 7 matchups for this week's Raw, because if you remember, when we adjusted it down to 5, it told us that, hey, don't forget that by you adjusting it down to 5, this will only take effect next week. So, starting next episode of Universe Mode, we'll have 5 matchups instead of 7. So, that being said, let's kick things off. Here we go. So, of course, I'm going to be simulating all the matchups until the final match. The rivalries currently happening on Raw are as follows. Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar are going to be going one-on-one for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at the very first pay-per-view. So, that is going to be, of course, bananas, and that's going to be absolutely insanely cool. Very much looking forward to that matchup. This is a rematch, of course. They've already had a matchup before. Additionally to that, the New Day is currently feuding not with the Rhodes Scholars. I don't know why I called them Rhodes Scholars. I just completely blanked on that. But it's actually, of course, Goldust and Cody Rhodes, the Rhodes brothers. So it's going to be the two of them versus the New Day for the tag titles. And Roman Reigns is currently in a feud with Kevin Owens, trying to climb up that ladder to be the next contenders for the WWE World title. So it's going to be either Kevin Owens or Roman Reigns. So that being said, we kick things off here on our very first Monday Night Raw with Big E versus Goldust. Goldust is victorious via disqualification after Big E is handsomely goes for a low blow, let's put it that way, just bam, right in front of the referee's face, and that, of course, cost him the match, but he's able to attack Goldust, and as a result of that, also damage him quite a bit. So the New Day is somewhat back to their ways of getting things done, so to speak. Then we move on to the tag team division for the lovely ladies in the tag team division. We've got Nikki and Brie Bella. The Bella twins are taking on Tamina and Naomi. So Team Bad is represented here in some capacity, 2/3 of Team Bad versus Team Bella. And in our second matchup of the night, the Bellas are victorious in a very, very dominant fashion. Of course, Paige is currently, isn't she the champion? I want to double check because for some reason I don't know why I kind of question that for some odd reason. Let me just quickly take a look at that. We're going to go to the Divas title. Oh, no, it's Nikki Bella. Sorry, I forgot. Nikki Bella is champion right now. My goodness. So, obviously, Nikki Bella, champion, able to... Oh, yeah, now I remember why I said that. All right, my apologies. Nikki Bella is champion, and she will, of course, go on ahead and... or she has gone ahead and put on a heck of a performance with her sister here tonight. Now, this tag team contest was put together as a result of the results that took place earlier on in the night. It is actually going to be now Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Big E has been banned from even being at ringside for this matchup, and it will be a clean and fair contest between these two in good old-fashioned tag team wrestling as Goldust and... What's happening? The details? I don't want to see the details. I wanted to just simulate the match. There we go. And... luckily enough for the New Day, they were able to get the victory after Goldust was, of course, injured earlier on in the night by Big E. So that damage that Big E had delivered to Goldust cost him the match here because it was Goldust who tagged into the ring and was limping from the earlier damage by Big E, and unfortunately was not able to get the momentum going. Bam, Kofi Kingston takes advantage. Trouble in Paradise, 1, 2, and 3. The New Day is victorious, and the tag team champions are looking quite dominant. That numbers game is definitely a big advantage for the New Day. We then move on to the #1 contenders match for the women's title. It is Paige versus Emma. And Paige is victorious here tonight, setting up our very first, of course, women's championship match, which is going to take place at Extreme Rules, and it will be Nikki Bella defending against Paige. Very much looking forward to that contest. Both ladies very talented. Both ladies can definitely put on a show. So very much looking forward to seeing what that matchup will be like. We then move on to our next matchup. Another match in the tag team division. One that has very big results and very big, of course, consequences, because one of these teams is going to get closer towards being the next challengers in our highly competitive tag team division. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, the primetime players, able to get a very solid victory here tonight against Lucha, of course, and that is Kalisto and Sin Cara. I'm a big fan of Kalisto and Sin Cara. I think they put on a heck of a matchup here tonight, but it was just simply not enough for the more veterans, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young. We then go on to our co-main event of the evening. The two bulls will clash. It will be, of course, Mr. Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens here tonight. And Roman Reigns was able to deliver the spear, get the victory just barely. The spear was delivered on the outside, and he was able to slide into the ring right before the 10 count. There was a huge brawl outside the ring. This match really definitely needed to be contested under Falls Count Anywhere, because that would have been probably about the only way that we could have gotten an accurate result from these two. A very closely contested matchup, and both men put everything they had into this one, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this feud continues to unfold. And then in our main event of the evening, it will be, of course, the current WWE Champion, Seth Rollins, representing here tonight against Sheamus. Oddly enough, the Authority put Seth Rollins to prove himself against Sheamus, who was, of course, Mr. Money in the Bank. He isn't in the universe mode, obviously, because we can't do that yet. But let's consider him previously Mr. Money in the Bank. Sheamus. So this will be an interesting matchup. Very surprised by the decision by Triple H to put this match war. I think none of us really expected for him to throw Seth into this meat grinder that is known as Sheamus. And we'll see if the champion can walk out of this one alive and well, but it'll be interesting. He needs to stay nice and fresh, nice and strong, because, of course, he's got a match with the Beast Brock Lesnar in just a mere few weeks here. All right, ladies and gents. So there we are. We're going to just skip the entrances, because those take, obviously, a little while. So let's see what happens here. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, from Dublin, Ireland. The one, the only. Here it comes. Sheamus, fella, bam. All right, ladies and gents, here we go. The crowd is hyped. It's been a stellar Raw so far. We had some fantastic tag team wrestling, some fantastic women's wrestling, and now we will wrap it all up with the WWE Champion in action. So here we are. Let's see, how do I join? I guess I just select a match. Wait, did I pick somebody? All right, here we go. Seth Rollins right off the bat goes for the DDT. Nicely done there. Seth doing a very good job here early on, targeting Sheamus in very quick succession. Bam! Quick clothesline to cover. He's got the one and the quick kick out from the Irishman. Uh-oh, here we go, though. Seth has got him locked down again. What's he going for here? Whoa! Nice show of strength there from Seth Rollins. I am kind of surprised by the sheer size difference between these two. You can definitely tell. Oh, nice dodge by Sheamus, and then the big right hand sends him into the ropes. And now the counter into the jawbreaker. Excellent work by Seth with a knee right to the face. John Cena will tell you that that is not pleasant. That knee is very effective and has taken out many a man in that WWE locker room. And look at this now, Seth on the offensive. He's got Sheamus in big trouble early in the get-go here. Oh, nicely done there by Seth Rollins. Seth obviously trying to build momentum going into his match with Brock Lesnar, but I was definitely surprised by the fact that Triple H put him in this situation. I think Seth was surprised. I think everybody was really surprised, because we thought that he would put Brock Lesnar in a match trying to soften him up for Extreme Rules, but instead he said, nope, Seth, you're going to go out there and you're going to prove yourself to the WWE Universe. And that was definitely interesting. I was very much surprised by that. Here we go. One. Only gets the 1 count. And Seth is getting a little bit frustrated here. You can tell. Seth is trying to have a quick night here, trying to get Sheamus out of here nice and quick. He's gone for a lot of pinning attempt. Obviously does not want to be here for a very long time. He just wants to make this a nice quick match. Not really trying to prove much, but look at this. He's getting frustrated here. Now there's a rope break here by Sheamus. Beautiful dropkick. Seth Rollins, quite possibly the best athlete in the entire WWE here. Sends Sheamus into the corner. Follows him in. Oh, and eats a boot. And now Sheamus has got him in big trouble. Bam! Drops him right on his head. Nicely done there by Sheamus. Oh, and a good shot on the back. Big headbutt. He is in big trouble here. I gotta say, the WWE champion is in big trouble. Uh-oh. What's he going for? Oh, counter though. Counter from Seth Rollins. Nicely done. Brilliant counter there from Seth, who goes to the outside again. Oh, and he hits it. He hits that senton. Quick cover. 1, 2, and the kick out by Sheamus again. Not only just a lift to the shoulders, but a full-on kick out. Oh, he went for the knee. And Sheamus catches him midair by the hair, slams his head into the canvas. Wow, that was pretty painful. You know, one thing that I've realized, guys, what I should have done is I should have probably, let's see. Special effects. First of all, I should have turned off the replay. And I should have probably turned down or turned off the commentary, right? I apologize about that because it's probably pretty loud and you can hear it quite well. So going with the next episode, I'll adjust that for sure. All right. Nice counter there from Seth into the Russian leg sweep. What's he going for here? Oh, the dirty pin, the dirty pin. The ref is counting. He has no idea. Oh, but Sheamus still kicks out. And Seth is throwing just about everything at Sheamus, but the kitchen sink, he's trying to really get out of there early. Uh-oh, those stairs were earlier greeted by Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens in the night. Oh, and now it's Sheamus who gets thrown into the stairs. And look at Seth Rollins. Showcasing to the audience, just showboating. Oh, big knee. Oh, Sheamus eats a huge knee as he gets into the ring. That was a huge knee. Got the roll up. No. Oh, beautiful kick. And now Seth Rollins is setting something up. Very proud of himself there. And he's going for it. Can he hit the pedigree? Can he hit the pedigree here? He's got the pedigree. And Sheamus trying to put up a fight and a half, but Seth Rollins very intent on getting the victory here tonight. 1, 2, what? What? Did Sheamus just kick out of the pedigree? What? No way. Sheamus just kicked out of the pedigree here. Wow. Okay, well, if Seth Rollins was upset before, he's going to be furious now. My goodness, Seth Rollins hits that splash. Uh-oh, what's he doing? He's got the baseball bat. He's got a baseball bat, and look at this. He's going for the shot. The knockout blow right across the forehead. Seth Rollins just absolutely furious by the actions, or by the, I guess, just the sheer willpower of Sheamus here tonight. Pulls out a baseball bat, knocks him out in the middle of the ring. That was insane. Well, not in the middle of the ring, on the outside of the ring. Wowzers. Who would have saw that one coming? That was insane. All right, I really did not expect that one. Wow. Wow. Seth Rollins with the baseball bat in hand. Frustrated by the fact that he wasn't able to get the victory, especially after that pedigree. I mean, imagine that. He must have thought he had it absolutely in the book. I mean, we all did. I thought it was that was it. I thought that was night. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins victorious. Sheamus gets his shoulder up. Somehow he kicks out. I mean, Seth was trying to close the match very quickly. Didn't work out for him. And instead, it was Mr. Sheamus showing an amazing amount of heart. But then, that heart was not going to be stopped by a baseball bat. So Seth Rollins putting a very quick ending to Sheamus's night. However, as the history books will read, Sheamus has a victory over the WWE World Heavyweight Champion via disqualification, but it is a victory nonetheless. So with that in mind, we are going to go ahead and advance now. There we are, back to 5 matchups. Of course, on SmackDown, our current rivalry build is, whoa. That's not supposed to be Nikki Bella. I mean, that's supposed to be Nikki Bella, but it's not supposed to be Natalya. So that's not something that I built. Let's see. Delete that. I did do this one, but this one was a while ago. Did my save file change? Let's see. Divas. Where is she? Nikki Bella and Paige. There we are. So it's going to be a nice short rivalry for 4 weeks. The first one that I thought of was Natalya and Nikki, but I want to save that one up for a future thing. All right. So rivalries over on the SmackDown side of things. Actually, before we proceed, we're going to go ahead and quickly go to options, and is that an audio? I don't even know where it would be. Let's go to audio. I guess that's what we need to turn down, I hope. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out eventually here. I think that's what you need to do. I hope. Okay, I guess we'll find out eventually. I don't like the replays either. And the post-match replays are good, though. I like those. I don't like the ones that are, like, midway through the match. It kind of, like, takes away the entire momentum of the match. So we're going to keep those off. By the way, guys, again, if you have any ideas, suggestions, or matchups or anything like that that you want to see specifically, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you guys are enjoying Universe Mode, please don't forget to leave a like. That is always highly, highly appreciated. Let's go for 500 likes. I know we can do it, so let's go for it. All right, so back to SmackDown. Here is where we currently stand. We got Bray Wyatt and Cesaro. We've got I almost said Dean Bryan instead of Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan and Ryback, of course, are in a feud as well. And we've got the lovely and talented Nikki Bella and Paige, who, of course, we found out they are going to be having a rivalry on SmackDown, actually, because Paige won against Emma in a #1 contenders match. So, with that in mind, of course, don't forget, we have not yet identified an Intercontinental Champion. I mean, technically, because we can't vacate the title, Ryback is the one that's holding the title right now. But, as I said, we're going to have a tournament leading up to that point. So we've got Bray Wyatt and Cesaro a part of that tournament. We've got Ryback and Daniel Bryan a part of that tournament. You know what? I'm not going to spoil it. A couple other fellas are also part of that tournament. So I hope that... Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to include them in the tournament. Let's see. Maybe the matches were booked the way we need them to. Okay, there we are. That's crazy that it actually got booked automatically. Okay, Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton are a part of that tournament. So we have a 6-man tournament, not as extravagant as I think many would have liked for it to be, but we got to start small and build up SmackDown little by little. So, nonetheless, we kick things off with an epic matchup between, of course, Bray Wyatt and Cesaro. Cesaro's frustration is growing after losing to Bray Wyatt here. Wowzers. Bray Wyatt victorious here tonight and able to defeat Cesaro. However, some assistance coming along from the Wyatt family. Once again, Bray Wyatt, in my opinion, has really not proven himself as a singles competitor. He has proven that he can definitely take assistance very well, and he can definitely take an opponent down while having his entire cavalry around. Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan. Yeah, things are quite easy when it's 4 versus 1. However, in a one-on-one situation, I do believe that Bray Wyatt still needs to prove himself. So with that in mind, of course, Bray Wyatt gets to continue in the tournament. I just realized the tournament couldn't work if we don't have 8 people, because we need 2 versus 2. So that's something that needs to be adjusted. And problem solved. Match number 2. Kane versus Dan Pillar, a local talent. Triple H throwing his own guy into the tournament. Obviously wants to guarantee the fact that he has ownership of both the WWE title and the Intercontinental title. He throws Kane in there. Kane has a matchup against a local talent, because that's fair, right, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody thought that was fair. Not really. I'm being sarcastic. So Kane moves on. Interestingly enough, now we'll see who Kane and Bray Wyatt will face based on the following 2 matchups in the tournament here. So we'll see how things go. As you can see, Paige here facing off against another member of the Bella Army. Champion Nikki Bella will face #1 contender Paige for the WWE Women's Championship. Of course, attacks her here tonight. However, she was a little bit let's just say, inaccurate with her shots, attempted to attack Paige, misses her shot, actually ends up hurting Alicia Fox in the process. Paige takes advantage, hits the PTO, and, of course, Alicia Fox taps out. So, very, very good momentum for Paige going into Extreme Rules. And then in our co-main event of the evening, we've got the Ryback, or better known as Ryback, taking on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has been named the new #1 contender after a strong showing in a 9-title match against champion Ryback. Now, of course, keep in mind, I can't control that because we have Ryback as Intercontinental Champion via default. So, even though he showed a match and showed potential here, Daniel Bryan officially, by the books, has lost. He put on a heck of a match here with Ryback, but the rules and the history book will read, the rules, I don't know what that means, the history book will read, Ryback is victorious and Ryback rules here tonight. So that means that Ryback will be taking on Bray Wyatt and Mr., of course, goodness gracious, why am I blanking on him? Kane is going to be taking on the winner of our main event here tonight, which is going to be Dean Ambrose versus Randy Orton in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds like a very, very intriguing and interesting matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing who will take this one because, again, very, very intriguing. I don't recall this match happening in the WWE. I mean, it must have happened for sure, especially when the Shield was feuding with Evolution. I'm guessing it happened, but this feels like a pretty nice, fresh matchup between these two. So this should be pretty fun. Here we go. Here comes the lunatic, ladies and gentlemen. So I have good reason to have Dean Ambrose only on SmackDown versus his other Shield brethren being Raw competitors. I just think he kind of would get overshadowed there. So I think on SmackDown we can build him, Daniel Bryan, Bray Wyatt, and a lot of other guys as really, really cool stars. So here we are. Dean Ambrose making his way to the ring with the world's most oversized jacket, ready to take on the Viper, the returning Viper, of course, from a shoulder injury. And that is Randy Orton. Here we go, ladies and gents. Whoever wins this matchup will then, of course, move on to take Kane in the next round of the tournament. And then the winners of those respective matchups are going to be going one-on-one for the Intercontinental title at Extreme Rules, which will be really, really interesting. All right, there's the Venom. The Venom is ready to be spewed by Randy the Viper Orton. Here we go. It's Dean Ambrose. It's Randy Orton here tonight in our main event on SmackDown. Let's do this thing. Here we go. Dean Ambrose right away. Quick offense. Sends Randy into the ropes. Nicely done. Good crossbody there. Hits him with a nice kick. Dean Ambrose doing a very good job of getting a lot of momentum going here early on. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Oh, but eats a boot for his troubles. And now Randy Orton going to the outside. Of course, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. I think Randy's a little bit frustrated here. And look at this. Dean follows him down. I don't even think Randy realized that Dean was already in pursuit. Here we go. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Oh. Randy Orton doing some sort of a weird fumble. That was weird. Uh-oh. Look at this neck breaker there. Of course, these two don't have many concerns, unlike the concerns that Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens had over on Raw. This is why this was made a no Falls Count Anywhere match, because Dean and Randy obviously having a bit of a debate backstage about the matchup that Roman had with Kevin Owens prior to their match here tonight. And then Triple H said, you know what, if you guys are both okay with it, Falls Count Anywhere. That's what the match is going to be now. Uh-oh. Look at this now. Dean's waiting for him to get up. Dean is waiting for Randy to get up. He's screaming at him. And Randy's close to the ropes here. Randy Orton. Oh! Dean waiting a little too long. And he is sent for a ride. Look at that. That was first-class airfare there. Via Randy Orton Air. Or RKO Air, I guess. Ooh. Ouch. That is a pretty brutal neck crank there from Randy. And now, those patented stomps. Here we go. Let's hope we don't see too many of those. Don't want to slow down the pace of the match too much. But then again, maybe that will favor Randy, since Dean has done a pretty good job of maintaining a good pace early on. Got him with a nice snap suplex cover. 1, 2. And Randy Orton kicks out. Dean now, oh, raking the eyes there. Dean Ambrose, obviously, as always, not particularly orthodox in his style, but he gets the job done. That's certainly a fact. He's been very, very successful. Has definitely come up short when the big matches came by, so to speak. I definitely think that Dean feels like he's done very, very well for himself in singles matchups prior to a very important match. Like I think anytime, if we look back at Dean Ambrose's career so far, anytime when the big one was on the line, Dean has come up short, whether it be choking or whether it be just not being able to rise to that occasion. I think Dean Ambrose has definitely become quite frustrated by that. Hopefully, this Intercontinental Championship match, or tournament, I should say, is going to allow him to make a comeback and make a run at the top of the mountain, so to speak. Oh, nice snake eyes there by Randy. Randy's got him up. And he's going to hurt him here. What's he going for? Oh, nicely done. Inverted neck breaker there from Randy Orton. Beautifully done. And Randy's got him square in the middle of the ring. Going for those patented stomps. Just picking apart every joint in the body of Dean Ambrose. You might think that those are not particularly effective, but they sure are effective. They definitely get the job done in most situations, because you can dislocate a joint, you can twist a joint in an incorrect direction, and that can cause a lot of trouble. Dean Ambrose following Randy Orton here, realizing that Orton's going after a weapon. Dean's got to get to him first, because this is a false count anywhere match, so weapons are allowed. Oh, and I'm surprised that it was Randy Orton who went for a weapon first, but Dean's got him now. Oh, goes for that drop kick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is big trouble here. This is big trouble. That mistake might cost him. Oh, right onto the steel chair. Right onto the steel chair. He's got him hooked. The Dirty Deeds. The Dirty Deeds by Dean Ambrose on the outside. Reverses the RKO onto the chair. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Randy Orton kicks out. Are you serious? Wow. 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 And now Dean Ambrose with a chair. Dean Ambrose realizing if that wasn't enough, I guess we're going to have to resort to the steel chair. Personally speaking, guys, on a side note, I think the match should have ended there. That would have been a perfect ending. So I'm surprised it didn't. But hey, I guess I can't control what the game does at all accounts. 2. And another kick out. Come on. Randy just showing a lot of heart here. Really, really showing to you how important that Intercontinental Championship is to both of these men, and the opportunity to be the flag bearer here on SmackDown definitely means a lot to these guys. Look at this now. Oh, nice chair shot there by Dean. And another shot. And Randy's in big, big trouble here. Tosses the chair at his face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. Right here in front of us. Dean Ambrose. Oh, that monitor landed way too close to Randy Orton's head. Uh-oh. He's got him up. He's got him up. Oh, slams him right into the desk here. Look at Randy Orton's chest and back, all red. Obviously already quite bruised. Uh-oh, counter though. Big knee from Randy. And then Dean Ambrose counters that as well. Nice shot. Follows that up with a couple of extra shots to the back of the neck there. The referee's got to keep control of that, though. Oh, that dropkick again. Big mistake. Dean is not getting enough elevation on that dropkick, and as a result of that, Randy's able to just counter it. Gets the quick pin. Just trying to get something going here as Randy Orton. But instead, it's Dean Ambrose with the momentum. Ooh, looks like Randy regrets taking this fight to the outside. Trying to get it back to the ring where he can probably control the matchup a little bit better. But as I say that, Randy Orton goes for the steel steps here. Oh, watch out. Dean Ambrose just barely able to avoid that. Hits him with a nice dropkick to the knee. Oh, my goodness. What a dropkick to the knee. Hits him with the Dirty Deeds again. Square onto the ring. 1, 2, 3. Good night, Randy Orton. Dean Ambrose moves on to the next phase in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. So that means that it will be Dean Ambrose versus Kane in the next round. It will be Bray Wyatt versus Ryback in the next round, which will be interesting. Very much looking forward to that matchup as well. So we'll see how things, of course, unfold as we continue to explore this particular tournament and as the universe mode continues. So I will, of course, catch all you lovely folks next Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. I will, of course, catch all you lovely, lovely folks next time. Let's see. Look at that highlight. Bam! That drop kick to the knee. It didn't work out for him for most of the match. He failed with it. He missed it several different occasions. But then, beautiful timing on that. Randy seemed to regain some momentum. That drop kick gets him out of position. Gives Dean just enough time to hit that Dirty Deeds number 2. Gets the 1, gets the 2, gets the 3. Dean Ambrose moves on. I'm very much excited to see who will be our finalists for this tournament. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you guys later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.